with us. Now, the Public Service Commission will, from next week, embark on interviews to further slash the list of persons eyeing Chief Administrative Secretary posts in President William Ruto's government. Now, as expected, the shortlist of 224, distilled from the more than 5,000 applicants, is dominated by election losers and at least 4 governors who have served 2 terms, amongst them James Ongwae and Samuel Tanai. Francis Gashuri samples the names in the shortlist.
President William Ruto has yet another opportunity to reward his lieutenants who missed out on cabinet and principal secretary appointments. Among those waiting in the wings are Kenya Kwanza Alliance candidates who lost in the August 9th general election. Barely a week after the Employment and Labor Relations Court cleared the way for appointment of chief administrative secretaries, the Public Service Commission unveiled a shortlist of 224 candidates from more than 5,000 applicants who submitted their documents. Among them, 4 governors who have served 2 terms. They are James Ongwae, Samuel Tanai, Moses Lenol Kulal, and Patrick Haemba. Former Nairobi Governor Dr. Evans Kidero is also in the race after failing to transition from city politics to the Homa Bay governorship, where he lost to ODM's Gladys Wanga. Former governors John Ruto, Hussein Dado, Samuel Ragwa, and Ahmed Mukhtar are also shortlisted. 5 principal secretaries who served in the last administration are also in the race for the CAS jobs. They include Colette Suda and Mishenin Tiba, former Controller of Budget Agnes Odhiambo, former Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Vice Chair Sophia Lepucherit, and Thomas Letangule, who served in the electoral body IEBC, were also shortlisted. The shortlist also includes scholars and university dons, among them Machako School Chief Principal and Chairman of the Kenya Secondary Schools Heads Association Kahi Indimuli. 4 journalists, Dennis Itumbi, Linda Ogutu, Boni Musambi, and Mwanaisha Chizuga, also made the shortlist. President Ruto's tough balancing act will be in rewarding his political allies who are still in the cold 5 months since he assumed office. Among the poll losers who have been shortlisted include Caleb Kositani, Millicent Omanga, Catherine Waruguru, Wangoi Ngirishi, and Margaret Wanjiru. 3-time Machakos Town Member of Parliament Victor Munyaka, who was trounced by a political newcomer in the August polls, former nominated MP and NAT Secretary General Wilson Sosion, former Sabatia lawmaker Alfred Agoi, who was trounced by Wilbur Otichilo in the Vihiga gubernatorial contest, former Kisauni MP Ali Mbogo, former Lamu Senator Anwar Loitiptip, Jubilee Deputy Party Leader Kinoti Gatobu, and musician turned politician Charles Njagwa have been shortlisted, and so have Chris Wamalo and Cleophas Malala, whose bids for Trans Nzoia and Kakamega governor seats were posed by George Natembea and Fernandez Baraza respectively. At least 14 members of the 12th Parliament, whose attempts to make it back to the August House flopped at the ballot in August, have made it to the shortlist of 224 applicants. It, however, remains unclear how many CAS President Ruto will appoint in his administration. His predecessor Uhuru Kenyatta had 29 chief administrative secretaries. Ruto, in the Executive Order No. 1 of 2023, has structured his government into the Executive Office of the President that includes the offices of Deputy President and Prime Cabinet Secretary, 21 ministries, and the State Law Office, headed by Attorney General Justin Muturi. The 224 nominees line up for interviews by the Public Service Commission from 1st of March 2023. The final list of candidates will be submitted to the President to determine who will make the cut in the scramble for the CAS slots that are technically Deputy Cabinet Secretaries. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.